We sometimes overcomplicate happiness, and that's why we don't find it. So in this video, I try to break this down to see how we can practically arrive at this state of happiness directly. Rupert Spira, an international teacher of the direct path, a method of spiritual self-inquiry, says the story of our lives can perhaps be seen as a search for happiness. Some of us look for it in money, power, an interesting job, a loving relationship, children, and many other places. But we all know that these states do not deliver the depth of peace and happiness that we truly desire. Then some others say, meditate, pray, do yoga. But these happier states come and go and are not the permanent happiness that we are all seeking. Happiness is something inside us, they say. The goal is realization of our true nature and its intrinsic qualities of peace, happiness, and love. Our true self. But all I can see is this body. All I can experience is through my senses and my thoughts. So I keep chasing. Rupert's direct path suggests that the first step is to investigate the true I that I believe that I am. What is it that has remained present and unchanged in all of my life, from my earliest memories to the present time? Is my body the same from birth? Obviously not. Is my mind the same? No, it keeps changing every moment. Thoughts and perceptions come and go. So I cannot be my body and I cannot be my mind. There must be something beyond this. By questioning this way, we can conclude that I am that which is aware of my experience. But what is that? This is where we often get stuck because our mind cannot comprehend this new dimension or perspective. Rupert uses the words awareness or consciousness. These words are used synonymously to describe this inner true self that is full of contentment, bliss, and happiness. The direct path is a one-off experience and cannot be taught, read, or conveyed externally. One concept that helped me get a little bit closer to understanding this is the example of watching a movie on a screen. What if someone walks in the room and tells you to look at the screen? You are already looking at the screen all this while, enjoying the movie, but you will now turn your attention towards the screen that the movie is running on. You suddenly realize that the character you got so involved with turns out to be just a collection of colored lights appearing on this unmoving screen. This turning of attention from the movie of life to the awareness of the single unmoving I that we all are is the key to unlocking the unlimited peace and happiness inside. And that's what the direct path is leading us to. Okay, so coming back to practical steps, it's easy to be happy when you're winning, isn't it? The secret is to be happy when you're not winning. That's the challenge we all have. For this, another quick idea comes to mind. Whatever comes in life, let it come. Whatever goes in life, let it go. Just like this movie screen doesn't get wet when a storm scene appears on the screen, or get burned when a fire appears. We are the awareness experiencing the joy and sorrow playing on the screen of life. When I read this for the first time, I was wondering, how do I let go if my loved one or I am in harm? The concept of letting go is not to let the harm continue, but to let the inner instinct of protecting the child come naturally. The path to true happiness is in contentment, to be always peaceful And when challenges come, you respond from this place of tranquility within and not from your ego. This brings me to a favorite analogy explaining this direct path. This was given by spiritual guru Satya Sai Baba on how we can always get back to it when we are in doubt. The inner tranquility within, referred to as consciousness, awareness, presence, or God, is very much in the reach of all of us. Think of it as a fisherman using a rod and a line. The line has a float from which hangs inside the water a sharp hook with a worm. The fish is drawn by the worm to the hook. The float shakes. The fisherman feels the pull of the fish on the line and he draws it on the land. The fish represents the bliss and awareness within that we all want to get. In order to be successful, our body is like the rod, the yearning to understand this true nature of ourselves. The eager longing for this permanent bliss and happiness is the line. Our intelligence is the float, discrimination is the hook, and knowledge is the worm. Using these tools given to all of us, we can easily understand the spiritual wisdom bringing the inner happiness, bliss, and contentment towards us. There is one direct path for the realization of this consciousness. Give up the feeling of mind or ego and let things come and go without any attachment to the outcome, like in the movie screen. What are your thoughts about the path to peace and happiness within us? Does any of these ideas resonate with you, or do you have any other ideas? Share with us in the comments below and subscribe for weekly videos on happiness and well-being.